Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today we're going to be going over the spoilers for the upcoming week. I never checked the date beforehand, but we're going with March 14th, 2022. Also, hey, next Sunday, the Chatathon. Come check it out early in the morning on Sunday. Need some of you sinners there to help me get through it. Um, it's $1 every 3 minutes and $3 every 5 minutes after the first hour, which is free. Kind of like a subathon in that other place that we don't talk about. But yeah, let's get started here. Also, I need y'all to pray for someone. Please pray for Mumvin. Mumvin is now a sinner and one with the choir. Hit that join button, the link in the description. I really appreciate it. Mumvin, shout out to you. Everybody, please pray for the new sinner. But yeah, let's get started here with these spoilers for all platforms. So we'll have PC, mobile, PlayStation, Xbox, and then after that, we got Nintendo. So let's go. Let's see what we got this upcoming week. I think it's just a vault week all week, so the only stuff you're going to hear other than that is probably new troops if there's any, new weapons, new pets, etc. So might be a rather short spoilers because I think it's just a vault event all week, unless there's the other events as well. I'm not even sure, but we'll see. Maybe. Probably. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, let's get started. We have weekly event spoilers, PC, mobile, Xbox, PlayStation. For this upcoming week. On Monday, March 14th, 2022, we have a Vault event. Yeah, it looks like we have everything. Everything plus a Vault event. It's just it was going to be a Guild Wars, which I thought was coming rather soon anyway, so. But they moved that to, looks like 2 weeks from now, March 28th, Guild Wars. So instead of Guild Wars, we have Vault event all week, and then we have World event, Sword's Edge, Spectral Colossus, Undead Knight. The World event is Skull and Spell Damage, so we got both. Faction Assault Tuesday, March 15th is Crypt Keepers. Also in the background, I'm just finishing up Bounty, which I actually made it through quite easily. Just with tier 4, so that's definitely possible. I even missed Devour even. It ran away, and I had an extra one. So on top of making it, I had extra turns after I was done. But I had to use blue orbs. Also check out that Glory Key video from last night. I'll link it at the end of this video or something. I opened all my Glory Keys, like 16,400 something Glory Keys. Wednesday, Pet Rescue is Griffling from Sword's Edge. Class event Thursday is Knight. Pretty terrible class. And Friday, we have a raid event, Glacial Peaks. So you'll hear me calling it Invasion later this week. I know how it goes for me. Raid. Glacial Peaks. Freya. So to reiterate here, Vault event all week. World event is Skull and Spell, Sword's Edge. Faction Assault is Crypt Keepers. Pet Rescue is Griffling from Sword's Edge. Class event is Knight. Raid. And we'll go over Sword's Edge to see what we got here right now. What do we got that we can use our event keys on? Or what weapons are going to be in the Soul Forge? That's what we know. That's what we can predict right here. The troops. Alright, we have Champion of Anu. Champion of the Anu. Who else? Queen Jezebel. She's notable, I would say. Queen's Herald. Shadow Dragon. Sir Quentin Hadley. And that's about it. I would say the most notable is Sir Quentin Hadley. He's a legendary, so you should be able to get him with some event keys, and not too many. The mythics aren't that great. Champion of Anu is okay. He's like an above average, like C tier, C minus. He used to be pretty good in like a blue Guild Wars team, but not anymore. Weapons. Anu's Scepter, Blade of Nefertani, Cane Sword, Cursebreaker Sword, Order and Chaos, Secrets of the Crypt, Serve and Protect, Shield of the Edge, Soul Blade, Sword of Heroes, the Edged Blade, and Oof's Wolves. So nothing that I'm going to be yelling about. There's a couple in there that are okay, but yeah. Nothing I don't think I should pick one out of that. All that is nothing too crazy. It's going to be stuff that you if you don't have it, go ahead and get it because it's so cheap and it's not going to be around for a while, but it's not like any kind of rope dart or flamifer or anything like that. So, Nimbus bow for yeah, none of that kind of stuff. All right, let's check out the new troops for PC Mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation. Troop spoilers, PC Mobile, Xbox, PlayStation. Did I tell you in the background I'm finishing Bounty and... yeah, I did. But also I'm doing Mimic chests. I'm trying to get Mimic chests. I do get some good tokens. I don't know. You'll have to see. I'm not going to spoil it, but... Monday, March 14th, 2022, from Sword's Edge, we have Spectral Colossus. The essence of life is statistical improbability on a colossal scale. Arcane Blade, base rarity, ultra rare. Troop type, Undead Knight, troop role, Defender. He is pretty cool looking. It's like, you know how there's armor that can come to life? He's kind of like that, but he's got like, I don't know. You can still see him. He's like a ghost under that armor. That's pretty cool. I like that. It's right up my alley. Right up my champion of Anu. Spectral Shield. Destroy all purple gems. Gain Reflect and Magic +1 armor boosted by gems destroyed. So all purple gems. So if you had like a purple storm with a bunch of purple on the board, you could destroy a bunch of purple. Mana color blue, yellow, mana cost 13. Trait number 1, Knight Shield. Allied Knights gain 2 armor. Trait number 2, Undying. Poison, disease, lycanthropy, death mark. Trait number 3, Armored, reduce damage from skulls by 25%. Be cool if he's empowered or something. They should make the new troops way better, come on. Alright, that's it for the new troops. Just Spectral Colossus. He looks really cool. I don't know if his spell's gonna be used. I don't know if he will be used, but he looks cool, his troop art. Alright, the weapons. Friday, March 18th, 2022, from Glacial Peaks, we have Ice Sapphire. Let's just guess right now and say it's one of those explodey weapons that does a positive status effect to a certain typing and summons. I'm just gonna guess. Ice Sapphire, rarity legendary, weapon type jewelry, weapon roll generator. It's a ring. Mana color green, red, mana cost 14. The spell. Explode. Magic +1 blue gems grant a random status effect to all Glacial Peaks allies, then summon a Glacial Peaks troop. Yeah, I knew it. That's good, though. They've been putting those in the game for every typing. It's kind of like they get on these weapons, and they can just put one out for every typing, so they don't have to put much thought into it. But I like them. I like them. Just saying it's pretty easy for them to do. Armored, gain 4 armor. Vital, gain 4 life. Frozen, freeze the first enemy. And Ice, create an ice storm. So it has an ice storm on it. And it blows up blue gems. That's got to be good, right? Those are always good. You should always pick those up. Especially you're doing the event anyway. You're buying turns and potions anyway. Why not go up to the weapon at least? And plus it won't come back around for a very long time. So you might as well, right? So definitely get that weapon on the raid. Alright, I think that is the only new weapon, so let's go see if we have anything else. No classes. No kingdoms. Any pets? Nothing. April 4th is the next pet. At least there's one there, though. There wasn't anything there. Steam Kitty. A what? The Adonian Reactor Campaign. So we know the next campaign is going to be called the Adonian Reactor. So there you go. Some spoilers. Some real spoilers. Max Kingdom Power for all you super tippy toppers who are further in the game than me. I probably don't even watch. On March 14th, 2022, Sword's Edge Kingdom Power goes to 23. And that is it looks like. Yeah. Sword's Edge goes to 23. So yeah, that's it for PlayStation, Xbox, PC, mobile. Vault event all week. So you gotta do... I don't know, should you even do your other events, or should you concentrate on the Vault event? I don't know, man. You should probably do the bare minimum for your guild at least. But like the faction assault, should you sit there and do that when you could be doing Vault? Like the pet, I don't know, pets don't come around very often. The class event, definitely skip that class event. That would be the one thing I would definitely say. The class event. Then with the raid, you're going to want to buy up to the weapons, and then you got all these turns and potions that you bought, so... My advice would be, on Monday, get your campaign done, and Tuesday, I don't know about Tuesday, that one's up to you. Wednesday, pets, I would grab the pet, it only takes like 3 or 4 or 5 minutes. Thursday, though, I'd probably skip the class event. That's one thing I'm going to definitely say. It's night. Night class. Night's terrible. I would do the vault instead. The time that it's going to take you to do the class event, that's like 20 minutes of vaulting you could do. That's like 60 battles. That's like, you know, 240 gnomes. So, if you're doing Gnomapaloozas. So, I would recommend skipping the class event at least, and everything else is going to be up to you, but I wouldn't hate it if somebody just skipped everything except for like their guild stuff. And they did like the bare minimum guild stuff. And maybe a little bit of raid just because you got to buy the weapon anyway. So, I don't know, man. It's going to be a strategy this upcoming week. Are you going to play the events or are you going to do Vault? This is really going to test your guild relationship this upcoming week, and they should definitely understand, but you got to make sure beforehand. I wouldn't just assume anything. So, I would do the bare minimum world event. I would do... I don't know about the faction. That one's a toss-up. The pet, I would just do it because it's only like 3, 4, 5 minutes. The class, I would totally skip. And then the raid, I would get the weapon. And it's another guild event, so you got to do the bare minimum. So that's what I would recommend, but don't do things and then blame... Sinny said to do this, and then you get kicked out of your guild. So, make sure you do whatever your guild wants you to do and not what I want you to do. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, consider joining if it helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. That's it for PC, mobile, PlayStation, and Xbox. Check out that video yesterday of me doing the glory keys. Remember the chatathon and all that good stuff. And we'll move on to Nintendo Switch. Weekly event spoilers, Nintendo Switch. For March 14th, 2022, they have a world event. Looks like you guys don't have a week-long vault event. I wonder why. Name of the world event is Failed Experiments. It's a spell damage medal. It's an Adana week. Faction Assault Tuesday is Tinkertown. Pet Rescue Wednesday is Puppybot. Class event is Mechanist. Mechanist is pretty... it's like above average. Faction Assault on Friday, you're getting a new faction, Indrigit's Palace. So you're going to have a lot of new troops to go over here. So to reiterate, world event is Spell Damage. It's an Adana week. Tuesday, Faction Assault Tinkertown. Wednesday, Pet Rescue Puppybot. Class event Thursday, Mechanist. Friday, Faction Assault New Faction, Indrigit's Palace. So let's look at your Adana troops for your event keys and your weapons in the Soul Forge. Alright, you have... I'm going to pick out Ironhawk, dude. You got Ironhawk? Maybe. I'm not sure if you guys have that yet. Ironhawk is in the troop table for Adana, but I don't know if you guys have it yet. I don't think you do. So, I don't... just ignore that if you don't have it yet. But there is Tina 9000 and Tesla. Two really good, solid troops, man. Maybe you should throw event keys, because if you don't have Tesla, definitely throw them. Because Tesla is one of the best legendaries, definitely top 5, maybe even top 3 legendary. And Tina 9000 is a really, really good mythic, probably A- tier. So a good week to throw event keys, I would say. Weapons, you have Adana Rifle, Doomed Opus, Dragonator 8000, Drill Shooter, Fire Sword, Golden Cog, Lightning Rod, Mecha Axe, Pistol of Adana, Shock Hammer, Spark Rocket 2.0. The Engineer's Drill, Tinker's Buzzblade, and Rick. So nothing really. Golden Cog's okay, but that's like a mastery weapon, so it's red-yellow. Doomed Opus will probably be in there if you want the book for Guild Wars Defend. Some of those other weapons are okay, like Engineer's Drill, but nothing crazy. Yeah. So Tina, Tesla, and yeah, that's it. Pretty good week for event keys for y'all. Alright, troop spoilers for Switch. You got Researcher coming into the game on Monday, March 14th from Adana. I'm making a note here. Huge success. Arcane Blade, base rarity ultra rare, troop type human, troop role support. The spell is Hydraulic Fluid. Give magic +1 armor to the first 2 allies, and explode 2 gems +1 more for each ally and enemy mech. Mana color blue-yellow, mana cost 12. Trait number 1, Mech Shield. Trait number 2, Invention. Trait number 3, Repair. All crappy traits. It's a pretty bad troop. Friday, March 18th. Here comes your faction troops. From Indrajit's Palace, you have Hellclaw Hunter. Great. Arcane Venom, base rarity rare. Troop type Daemon Raksha, troop role Striker. Deadly Grace is the spell. Deal magic +2 damage to an enemy, boosted by red and purple gems. Conjure a Hellstorm. Mana color green-purple, mana cost 12. Trait number 1, Deep Vitality. Trait number 2, Fast. Start battles with 50% mana. Trait number 3, Agile. 20% chance to dodge skull damage. He's actually not too bad, but we don't really use him outside of the faction there. Also on Friday from Indrajit's Palace, you have Hellclaw Mage. She's a sourpuss with a bad catitude. Arcane Blood, base rarity ultra rare. Troop type Daemon Raksha, troop role Generator. Fire from the Dark is the spell. Create 9 red gems and 9 purple gems. Curse and burn the first enemy. Mana color blue-red, mana cost 13. Trait number 1, Deep Vitality. Trait number 2, Pyromania. Deal double skull damage versus burning enemies. Trait number 3, Fireproof. Friday, again, we have Indrajit's Palace again. Hellclaw Warrior. His alignment, Clawful Evil. It's like a D&D joke, right? Arcane Storm, base rarity epic. Troop type Daemon Raksha, troop role Striker. Or Warrior, sorry, Warrior. Infernal Fang is the spell. Gain magic +1 attack and life, boosted by red and purple gems, then conjure a Hellstorm. Mana color red-yellow, mana cost 13. Trait number 1, Deep Shield. Trait number 2, Pyromania. Trait number 3, Infernal Armor. Reflect, 25% of skull damage. Alright, here comes the Legendary. This one is actually pretty good. It's still not really used, but he's kind of cool when you have like a weird restriction, I think. Indrajit is the troop. He is Basement Cat. Arcane Dark, base rarity legendary. Troop type Daemon Raksha, troop role Mage. Flurry of Claws is the spell. Deal half minus magic +3 damage, boosted by red and purple gems to 4 random enemies. Mana color red-purple, mana cost 16. Trait number 1, Deep Magic. Trait number 2, Spell Armor, 25%. Trait number 3, Hellfire. Curse and burn a random enemy when matching 4 or more gems. So he hits pretty hard, and he has that Hellfire, Curse and burn, on 4 or 5 gem match. So not terrible. He's definitely above average. That's your new troops. New weapons for Switch. Indrajit's Claw coming Friday, March 18th from Pride Lands. Rarity Legendary. Troop type Dagger. Troop role Striker. Or weapon role Striker. Mana color red-purple. Mana cost 14. The spell is deal magic +2 true damage to the last enemy, boosted by red and purple gems. Conjure a Hellstorm. It has Mighty, gain 2 attack. Enfeebling, eliminate 2 attack from the first enemy. Treacherous, deals 5 damage to the last enemy. And Hemorrhage, bleed the first enemy. And that's it. That's not really too great. Now let's click on the class in the kingdom. Elementalist, one day. I'm going to keep saying that, I guess. You're getting Indrajit's Palace. So your next faction will be April 29th, Dark Court. pet spoilers for Switch. You're getting the Hell Kitty from Pride Lands. That's the faction pet, I think. Yeah. Pet color purple, effect Kingdom Team bonus, and it's from Indrajit's Palace. Max Kingdom Power for Switch. On the 14th of March, Adana Kingdom Power goes to 19, and then on the 18th of March, Pride Lands Kingdom Power goes to 21. So yeah, that's everything for this upcoming week. Vault event all week for PlayStation, Xbox, PC, and mobile. But we also have campaign, world event, the normal stuff, faction, pet, class event, raid. So that's up to you what you're going to do with that. And then Switch, sorry, you do not have a week-long Vault event for whatever reason. But you do have a new faction. And you do have Adana as your Kingdom week. So that means Tina and Tesla. So Tina, Tesla, and Indrajit's Palace for Switch. Week-long Vault event for everybody else. But yeah, that's it for today. Remember the Chatathon next Sunday, early. Keep it going. Let's see if we can break our record. Let's see if we can break your record. You know, it's 6 hours and 20 minutes max, so we got to beat that. And $1 every 3 minutes. Yeah, $5 every 15. I think, right? Yeah. So, like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel. Comment below. I'm going to link a video right here of me opening like 16,400, over 16,400 glory keys. You got to click on it. You got to see what I get. And I'll see y'all next time. It's right there. Click it. Peace.